The E-Myth breaks down that everyone that goes into business is actually three people in one: the entrepreneur, the manager, and the technician. Many of you may have already read and lived by the E-Myth, whether it is new or not to you. The E-Myth, or entrepreneurial myth, as laid out by Michael Gerber, is that if you understand the technical work of a business, you understand a business that does that technical work. Meaning, if you understand Pilates or yoga or bar or cycling, then you understand the interworkings of a business that successfully offers those services. But this is a fatal assumption. The E-Myth breaks down that everyone that goes into business is actually three people in one: the entrepreneur, the manager, and the technician. The entrepreneur is described as living in the future, acting as the innovator, grand strategist, the creator of new methods for penetrating or creating new markets, the creative personality who is always at its best dealing with the unknown, prodding the future, creating probabilities out of possibilities, and engineering chaos into harmony. He needs control of people and events in the present to concentrate on their dreams. And then if we break down the manager, they are pragmatic. Without them, there would be no planning, no order, no predictability. If the entrepreneur lives in the future, the manager lives in the past. Where the entrepreneur craves control, the manager craves order. Where the entrepreneur thrives on change, the manager compulsively clings to the status quo. Without them, there would be no business, no society. The tension between the entrepreneur's vision and the manager's pragmatism is what creates amazing businesses. Then there is the technician, the doer, who loves to tinker. If the entrepreneur lives in the future and the manager lives in the past, the technician lives in the present. They love the feel of things and the fact that things can be done. To the technician, thinking is unproductive unless it's thinking about the work that needs to be done. While the entrepreneur dreams, the manager frets, the technician ruminates. Gerber estimates that the typical small business owner is truly 70% technician, 20% manager, and only 10% entrepreneur, when they need far more entrepreneurial skills and mindset to launch and continue to lead a successful small business. So, how would you break down your skills as technician, manager, and entrepreneur? What about your mindset? Now that we know that we need to strengthen the entrepreneurial skills of most business owners, we look at the three phases of business growth as broken down by Gerber: infancy, adolescence, and maturity. The hard truth about infancy businesses are that if your business depends on you, you don't own a business. You have a job, and it's the worst job in the world because you're working for a lunatic. And then if we look at an adolescent business, if you walk into any adolescent business anywhere in the world, you'll find the owner of the business doing it, doing it, doing it. Busy, busy, busy. Doing everything that has to get done in their business, despite the fact that they now have people who are supposed to be doing that for them, people they are paying to do it. And then we come to a mature company. A mature company is founded on broader perspectives about building a business that works not because of you, but without you. The entrepreneurial mode has less to do with what's done in a business and more to do with how it's done. The commodity isn't what's important, it's the way it's delivered. So, which stage of business rings truest to you? Gerber provides a deep look at the success of McDonald's and goes as far as proclaiming it and supporting their claim of being the most successful small business in the world. Would you consider this to be true? The way Gerber breaks it down, it's hard to argue. Ray Kroc essentially created the franchise model as we know it today. The business format franchise that provides franchisees with an entire system of doing business, meaning he created a turnkey business. He created systems and processes that anyone could repeat. The product that he was focused on was the business. His true product was not what McDonald's was selling, but how it was selling it. And this has accounted for McDonald's growth. Have you ever thought of your product as your business rather than your classes and sessions and services? Another important differentiator that Gerber brings up is working on your business and not just in your business. The primary purpose of your business is to serve your life. Therefore, you need to work on the business to create systems and processes that keep the business running despite you, rather than working in your business and doing everything and playing every role. Your business should not depend on extraordinary people like yourself. Your extraordinary business should be built around the skills of ordinary people. So, how do we truly build a small business that works? We continually follow the business development process of innovation, quantification, and orchestration. Innovation is often thought of as the same as creativity, but they're not the same. Creativity thinks up new things, and innovation does new things. It is not your classes or services that demand this innovation, but the process by which you sell and deliver them. Try aiming your innovative energies at the way in which your business does business. Continually ask yourself, what is standing in the way of my client getting what they want from my business? But innovation alone will go nowhere. So we need to begin by quantifying everything related to how you do business. How many clients you see in a day? How many potential clients call your studio? How many of them ask how much a class cost? Which days are the busiest? How many potential clients book a class? The list is endless. Once you have innovated a process and quantified its impact, you bring it all together and orchestrate the entire thing. Orchestration is the elimination of discretion. It brings you order, standardization, and predictability. If you haven't orchestrated the business and your innovation, then you don't truly own it. You don't own that proprietary way of doing business. The business development process is not static. You're never done with it. You are doing it all the time. You always continue to innovate, quantify, and orchestrate. It's dynamic because the world is always moving, and you must move and adjust with it. And that is just one of the reasons why you build relationships with peers and build your own peer advisory board so that you are surrounding yourself with others that push you to remain dynamic and motivate you to continue to adjust, grow, and move forward. Hey everybody, Jessica LaChance here. Do you want more business education for your fitness studio or wellness business? Subscribe to our YouTube channel or our email newsletters, and we'll see you here soon.